Hello, dear students. Shall we start the second lesson? It is chapter 2 Tom and Huck. The next day was a Sunday. Tom wore clean Sunday clothes. He hated them. Tom, Sid, and Mary always went to Sunday school on Sunday morning, but Tom was not a good student and never listened to his teacher. So the next day was Sunday. Tom took bath and wore clean clothes because he wanted to go to church and also he wanted to go to school where he could learn the Bible, but he hated them. So both his sister and brother and Tom always went to school, but Tom did not listen to his teacher. After Sunday school, Tom and his family went to church, and this Sunday he had a big bug, black beetle, in his pocket. So, this Sunday, after the Sunday school, Tom and his family went to church and he took a black beetle in his pocket. It's a bug actually. When the Reverend started speaking, Tom took the black beetle out of his pocket. He put it on the floor. So when the pastor began giving his speech, Tom took the black beetle and out of his pocket and put it on the floor. There was a little dog in the church. It saw the beetle and wanted to play with it. Suddenly, the beetle bit the dog's nose. So there was a little dog also in the church. It saw the beetle and it thought the insect to be something, so it wanted to play. Suddenly, the insect bit the dog's nose. The little dog barked and everyone looked at it. It jumped and ran after the black beetle. It ran all about the church, barking and making a lot of noise. So the little dog barked because it was being bitten by the insect, and it jumped and ran after the black beetle, and it ran about the church, barking and making a lot of noise. The people in the church laughed silently. Their faces were red. The Reverend continued talking, but no one listened to him. All the people were very, very amused by the dog and the beetle, but they could not laugh in front of the pastor or the father. So they laughed silently and their faces became red. The Reverend continued talking. The father or the pastor, he continued talking, but no one listened to him. But Tom was very happy because he had an interesting morning in the church. Tom became very happy because he disturbed the whole congregation, and then he felt very happy. On Monday morning, Tom did not want to get up. Get up immediately, Tom. Get ready for school, Aunt Polly cried. But the next morning, Tom did not want to get up, but Aunt Polly told, Get up, Tom. It's late for the school. On his way to school, he met his friend Huckleberry Finn. Huck's father drank whiskey all the time and did not work. Huck had no mother and no home. So on the way to school, he met his friend Huckleberry Finn. So who is Huckleberry Finn? Huckleberry Finn was an orphan because his only father was there and he was a drunkard and he did not had any mother. So his father did not took care of him. So he lived in the streets and did not go to school. So as he was a drunkard, he did not care for Huck. So Huck did not go to school. His clothes were very old and dirty. He went fishing and swimming when he wanted, and Huck was happy. So Huck did not attend school. So he was just roaming in the town, and he could do whatever he want. So he was very happy. He went fishing, he went swimming, he was just loafing around, and Huck was very happy. So Tom thought that Huck was very happy because he could do whatever he wanted. But Tom had a particular timetable and he had to follow all the timetable. So Tom was very sad and he liked Huck because of his freedom. So Tom also, that is why he made friends with Huck. All the mothers of the village hated him because he was lazy and used bad language. Occasionally he smoked like his father. Huck's clothes were worn out rags that others have discarded and that seldom fit him. He lives without bathing except in the Mississippi River during warm weather and had no bed to sleep in and no regular food, only that which he can obtain by his own wits. He does not attend school or church, and he has no regular course to perform because he is completely free to do anything he likes, and boys admire him, and all the boys enjoy his company. They admire him. So all the mothers of the village, they hated Huck because he was very lazy and he used very bad language. As because he did not have anyone in his house, he used very bad language like his father, and his mother was dead, so there was no one to take care of him. So he used bad language, and therefore all the children's mother, they did not like him, and they did not want their children to be with Huck, because they felt that they would also learn the bad language and become lazy and bad fellow like Huck. And what is his other habits? Occasionally he smoked like his father. Even though he was only 10 to 12 years old, he smoked like his father. And what did he wear? He wear only the worn out rags that other has discarded, that seldom fit him. Because he did not have anybody to take care, he wore only old clothes which have been discarded by them. Discarded means to put away, which was not fit for them. So only he used such clothes to cover himself. And he lived without bathing. He did not even bath regularly, except in the Mississippi River, because he did not have a house, he did not have a bathroom, so he could not bath. So where he was bathing? He was bathing in the Mississippi River only during the warm weather, and has no bed to sleep and no regular food, only that which he can obtain by his own wits. He did not have regular food also. So he will not attend school or church, and no regular course to perform. He did not have any regular works or duties to do, because he is completely free to do like anything. So that is why all the boys admire him, and all the boys like to be in their company. See, this shows the mentality of the children, the innocence of the children. All the children were aged about 10 to 12, so they did not know the difference between not being clean, using bad language, and they wanted only to be free. They don't want to go to school and be strict in following the discipline. So that is why they all admired him. "Hello, Huckleberry, what is it?" "It's a dead cat," said Huck. "What will you do with that?" asked Tom. "I want to take it to the graveyard after midnight," Huck said. "A dead cat can call ghosts out of their graves." So he stopped Huck and asked, "What is that?" He told, "It's a dead cat." And Tom was very surprised. "Why? What are you taking the dead cat with?" So he told that, "I want to take it to a graveyard. Graveyard ante smashanam. After the midnight, because a dead cat can make all the ghosts to come out of the graves." Ghost means evil spirits. "Really?" asked Tom. "Well, old Mrs. Hopkins told me. She is a witch and she knows about all these things," said Huck. So Huck told, "Yes, Mrs. Old Hopkins. She told me, and she is a witch." Witch means one who is very knows about the black magic. Ante mantragatte. "And she knows about all these things," said Huck. "Can I come with you?" asked Tom. "Of course. Are you not afraid of ghosts?" asked Huck. "Afraid of ghosts? Of course not," said Tom. "Come and call me at my window at 11 o'clock tonight." So Tom asked, "Can I join you?" So Huck asked, "Are you not afraid of ghosts?" So Tom told, "Afraid of ghosts? Who is afraid of ghosts? Come and call me at my window. So today night you come and call me today at 11 o'clock. I'll definitely come." Tom was late for school. The teacher was angry and said, "Thomas Sawyer, why are you late again?" Suddenly, Tom saw a new girl in the classroom. She had blue eyes and long blonde hair. She was very beautiful. Tom looked at her. He was in love. There was a free chair next to her, and Tom wanted to sit there. But how? Tom thought quickly and said, "I stopped to talk to Huckleberry Finn." So, because he was talking with Huckle, Tom was late to school. The teacher was angry and said, "Tom, why are you late again?" So Tom did not like the teacher scolding, but when he saw in the classroom, he saw a new girl who has come into the classroom. She had very blue eyes and a long blonde hair. Blonde hair means a golden color hair, which is common in the foreigners. And she was very beautiful to look at. Tom looked at her. He was in love, and there was a free chair next to her. Tom wanted to sit there, but how? So usually, uh, the girls or the boys were made to sit with the girls as a punishment, but he wanted to sit there. But Tom thought very quickly and said, I stopped to talk to Huckleberry Finn. So he wanted to take the punishment. And what was the reason he gave? He told, as I was talking with Huckleberry Finn. As the everybody that did not like the Huck, so the teacher was very angry. You know, you must never talk to that boy. The teacher took to the stick and hit Tom. So the teacher was very angry and she told, don't you know that you should never talk to that boy? And she took the stick and beat him. Now go and sit with the girl, said the teacher. So the teacher gave the punishment. Now go and sit with the girl. The children laughed at Tom. All the boys laughed at Tom. Tom sat down next to the new girl. He looked at her. Then he drew a picture of a house. So Tom sat down to the new girl, sat down beside the new girl, and he looked at her. And then he drew a picture of a house. He drew a house picture. Let me see it, she whispered. So even the girl was wanted to make friends with Tom. So she told, let me see the picture. And Tom put the picture in front of her. It's nice. Draw a man, she said. So Tom put the picture in front of her. So she said, it's nice. Draw a man, she said. So she told, yes, the house is nice. Now can you draw a man, a figure of a man, she said. Tom drew a man near the house. It was a terrible picture. So he drew a picture of a man near the house. But it was not good to look at. The picture was very awful. But the girl liked it. You draw beautifully. I can't draw, said the girl. Why did the girl like the picture? Because she did not know how to draw. So she appreciated Tom for his not even beautiful picture. So she told, I can't draw. Can you help me? I can teach you after school, said Tom. Oh, thank you. Becky Thatcher, I know your name. It's Tom Sawyer. So he told, yes, you can stay after the school. I will help you to draw the pictures. I can teach you drawing. So he says, oh, thank you. And her name is Becky Thatcher. And she told, I know your name. It's Tom Sawyer. That night, Tom and Sid were in bed at 9:30. Sid was soon asleep, but Tom was not. So that night, after dinner and all, Aunt Polly told him to go out to sleep. So they went at 9:30 and slept. Sid was asleep, but Tom was not. At 11 o'clock, he heard Huck meow. So there was a signal between these two, and he heard Huck meowing like a cat. He dressed quickly and went out of the bedroom window. So he jumped through the bedroom window. Let's go, whispered Huck. He had his dead cat. Tom and Huck walked down the dark road. They walked for about half an hour. So they walked towards the graveyard. They walked about the half an hour and they reached the graveyard. The graveyard was on a hill. There was a lot of trees and lot of graves. Everything was dark and scary. The wind made strange noises and dark clouds covered the moon. The graveyard was on a hill. It was on a hilltop. And there were a lot of trees and lot of graves. And everything was dark and scary. There was no light. It was a dark midnight. And it was scary. Scary means frightening atmosphere. As you might have seen in many films, the trees will be moving with the wind and brewing. The breeze will blow. So it will be very cool, and the wind made strange noises and dark clouds covered the moon. The wind was making many strange noises because of the effect of from the graves. Each grave will be of some height, different height. So the wind will be traveling through that and they will give you a different sound. Are the ghosts making this noise? Thought Tom. So Tom was shocked because he has never visited a graveyard. So he thought that the persons who are dead, the evil spirits of the persons who have been buried, the ghosts, they are making noise. He was afraid, but he said nothing. Now, let's find the grave of Hoss Williams, said Huck. So Tom was afraid, but he did not show to his friend Huck. But Huck was very brave, and now he was telling, let us find the grave of Hoss Williams. Some person called Hoss Williams had died recently, so he wanted to find out his grave. They were searching for that. They soon found the grave. Here it is. He died last week, said Huck. Do you think Hoss Williams can hear us? Asked Tom. So they searched the graves, all the graves through their names, and they found out his grave. And he told, Huck is telling that he died last week. Do you think Hoss Williams can hear us? Asked Tom. Well, I think his ghost can hear us, said Huck. So Huck told, how can Hoss Williams hear us? His ghost can hear us. Then, let's call him Mr. Williams, said Tom. All right, said Huck, but everybody call him Hoss. Shh. What is it, Tom? Asked Huck. Do you hear the noise? Look over there, Huck. Oh, no, said Tom. Suddenly they were talking, and suddenly Tom told, shh, don't talk. Even Huck was afraid. What is it, Tom? Do you hear the noise? Look over there. Oh, no, said Tom. So Huck, oh, no. So they saw something very bad over there. What is it? We will try to learn in the third lesson. Bye, students.